Hello Alex, how are you doing? This is Kai from your old stomping ground, West Oakland, 10:02 p.m. on Tuesday evening. I have a new exercise for you, and this one is the beginning of playing chord slapping in 5. Now, as all the patterns have an A and a B section, they are two different ways of playing in 5. And so in order to get into that, given the fact that it is now a little bit more complex, I suggest that you do little stepwise exercises to familiarize yourself with the way it feels. And so I'm going to first start by only showing you the pattern. And so the pattern goes like this. So now, the two fives in there are like this. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's hammer, thumb, thumb, plug, thumb. That's the first 5. And then hammer, thumb, plug, thumb, thumb. So those two together, you first want to just play this slow tempo. So play this for a while until it feels right. And then there's a test that you should take before moving on to the next level. And the reason is that everything we learn first comes from the mental state, and then through repetition goes into the body, so that once you know it, your fingers and your bass actually know how the pattern goes, and you can just switch it on like a light switch. So the test should be that you go back to your bass guitar, any tempo, and play it right away correctly. So if you practice a little bit, go away from the bass, come back, and then you have to remember how did it go. No. Then you're not ready to move on. So that's the test, okay? The going away and coming back test. So once you get back to it and you go, you're ready to move on. Okay, now we want to include time feel, because you have to be able to ground this exercise so that it just doesn't flow over the top, but that you can hold down pocket. And there are two ways that you can play pocket. One is the sophisticated way, and that's feeling it in 5/4 while you're playing 5/16 over the top. That's the most sophisticated because it means that you can just put the foot on the floor like this and the pattern runs against it. The other way, which is sophisticated in its own way, is where you're feeling it in 5s, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So you want to practice those separately, okay? So first thing you want to do is practice only the 5. So I put some bells on my foot to demonstrate this. So first thing you want to master is this. Taka takita, taka takita, taka takita, dum. So do the going away and coming back test on that one. And then if you get it first time around, then you're ready to add the 5 against 4 way. Now this one is, you first want to do konokol. Taka takita 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 ta. Okay, so tak takita tak takita taka takita taka takita taka takita taka takita taka takita taka takita ta. Once you can do that, then you're ready to go next step. Now put it on the bass, right? So okay, so if you get that far, next step is to alternate. So you go from tak takita taka takita taka takita taka takita tak takita tak takita tak takita tak takita tak takita. So 8 beats each. Tak takita tak takita tak takita tak takita tak takita tak takita. Oh, that was more than 8. Tak takita tak takita tak takita tak takita. You actually have to go 10, right? Tak takita 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 tak takita. So 10, and I guess the second one would be 8. Am I confusing this? Tak takita 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 taka 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 takita. So the first one has 10 beats, second one has 8 beats. So that's how it goes. Okay, so now together. Back. Up. Okay, so you see this is like a lot of work. But we're not done yet. The last part is now to include some chord changes. That's the whole fun of this kind of technique. So let me show you now only chord changes without the timing involved. So it goes like this. Missing one. Ah, exactly. It was a F major 7 that I was missing. So one more time. Okay, so what we have here, I started on G flat. Could be down here, but G flat is fine. So G flat minor, root, minor third, flat 7. Second one, G flat sus 4, root, 4th, flat 7. Then you have C7. So root, flat 7, 3. And then the last one is F major 7, root, third, 7. So those are the chords. So one more time. Okay, go away, come back test. If you got that, then you add the timing with the foot. Okay, so here it comes. So I'm going to go back and forth again, only in 4, and then 4 and 5 alternate. So here we go. 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right, very last step is modulate. And so the way it modulates is it goes down in half steps. So what we do is now we start the pattern high up. Let's start it on C minor. So check out the modulation. Okay, and the encore is an accent. So the accent goes like this. So you see, I'm keeping my chord like this. I'm holding on to the top two notes and I'm going strum. That's the second note. Hammer on. And then two thumbs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. So we're coming here like. See, I still have to do my own going away and coming back test. So, one more time. All right, there it is. All right, so Alex, that's a shitload of stuff. Excuse my French. So if you just get part of that, that's totally fine. You know, if you feel if you've put some good chunk of work into it and you have something to present, feel free to make a little video, even if it's not the whole shebang. But I'm, you know, pushing you a little bit because you never know where the limits are, and you are a person with pretty wide open um, horizon. So don't feel bad if, you know, because I know you have a lot of stuff on your plate. Everyone is going to ask you for projects and all kinds of things. So I'm around, you know, don't sweat it. Just do it, like, make sure that you have fun with it. You know, it's a good meditation, and when you're really in the flow of this thing, it's very therapeutic, you know, because the energy comes out constantly, you know, and there's like interesting stuff going on, so it keeps your head busy, and that's the idea. All right, Alex. Yeah, man. I hope everything is going well in Boston. Must be very exciting, new place, you know, probably the good, the bad, and the ugly. um, Probably good to stay away from politics these days. It's too depressing. Luckily, we have music. All right, take care. Bye bye.